if you're not doing any business, if you're not getting gas, you're not going to get food.
I was actually finna go in there. I just had a phone conversation.
Well, that's cool, but now that we've had this communication, it's what they call dispelling the alarm. Now that we're able to figure out, okay, this guy doesn't have any issues or anything like that, then we can be by our merry way. But we never met you a day in our life. I've never met you.
I've never gotten.
She's never met you. He's never met you. So
I think she needs some butthurt cream, Ninja. You got any for?
This guy got attacked while he was leaving the library by that guy.
Yeah. He doesn't even know him. He said.
Leave in the face too.
And then Booker says, "Don't tell them what happened."
Imagine stopping at a gas station to make a phone call, only to be surrounded by police officers demanding your ID and accusing you of suspicious activity. You haven't committed a crime, yet you're being interrogated and pressured to justify your presence. Is this really about public safety, or just another case of power-hungry officers harassing citizens? In today's video, we break down yet another example of police overreach and unconstitutional stop and frisk tactics. Watch how this man, who did nothing wrong, gets treated like a suspect simply for sitting in his car at a gas station. Stay tuned to see how this unnecessary stop ends, and why one of these officers was actually fired for this encounter.
Oh, it's gonna be a minute?
What's going on, man? Are you hanging out? Are you meeting somebody? Are you waiting on somebody? Are you lost?
I live out here.
So, the reason I'm asking, we've been here how long? Probably 20 minutes?
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah,
You hadn't got any gas. You hadn't gone in and got any food. You parked at a gas pump. And I know the tank's not on this side. It's on the other side, right?
No, I'll never take this stuff gas.
So, what are you doing?
I'm just chilling. I don't want to go home yet. I can't sit in the parking lot. Cause I live out here.
Where you have some ID? Let me see your ID. Or is it in the car?
It's on me, but what's the problem?
Let me see your ID. I mean, you can make it super difficult, but you do have to give your ID.
I'm just wondering why y'all. I've literally been on the phone just talking.
I know.
Go ahead and get your ID, and then while you give us your ID, she can speak with you. But you need to identify yourself, so go ahead and get your ID.
So right now, what it falls under is loitering. So loitering, yes.
Yes.
Because like if you were like getting gas, waiting on somebody, like if you were doing anything other than just kind of like hanging out, it wouldn't be an issue.
Well, I've been on the phone.
We know.
This area is known for narcotic activity. It's known for criminal activity. So that's another reason why we're speaking to you. We want to make sure that's not afoot.
Right here, people will park. They'll go over there. They'll wait right here. They'll wait for somebody. They'll do shit like that.
Under a
Bro,
street
you
light?
have no idea.
So
Well,
yes.
I live out here.
I believe you do.
Shit.
You know, you have your ID with you.
Is the license or is the address on your license current? Is that
No.
your okay? What's your current address?
I stay right down the street,
Okay.
and I've lived out here for a long time.
Central 27.
Because you know everybody. If you know,
I've never been like.
Listen,
I know a lot of detectives.
if you notice the folks that come, they get their gas and they go.
Yeah,
North.
So, the state's definition of loitering is doing something not like the norm. Hanging out at the gas pump, not like the norm. You know what I'm saying? So, we have to just kind of get out. Now, if you like take off and run as soon as you see us over here,
why would I do that?
well, so that's it. That would add to it, but you didn't. So it makes it look a lot better. You get what I'm saying?
But I literally come here all the time. I live here. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, that's fine, but
That's
you can't just if you're not doing any business, if you're not getting gas, you're not going to
Well, I
get
was
food.
actually finna go in there. I just had a phone conversation.
Well, that's cool, but now that we've had this communication, it's what they call dispelling the alarm. Now that we're able to figure out, okay, this guy doesn't have any issues or anything like that, then we can be by our merry way. But we never met you a day in our life. I've never met you.
I've never gotten.
She's never met you. He's never met you. So we're just doing our jobs, what we're getting paid to do.
Go ahead. Now that's not Richby Valley 2301.
Alright, Mr. Lawrence. Finish up your phone call. Go
Well,
inside,
I mean,
do your business if you got to, and then head on home, all right?
Yeah, but
Second
like, that's
thing,
kind of
your
that's crazy.
look, it's
Like I've never.
Go look up loitering in Georgia
No,
code section.
my father's a retired sheriff.
Okay. Well,
I know, but I've never.
like I said, this area is known for drug transactions.
Okay.
We're gonna make sure none of that's occurring here tonight.
I'm
So
literally in the public eye, and I haven't spoken to no one. And I know you saw the weird girl run up to my car, and I'm like,
yeah, they just came from a party
With
down
a bunch
in
of-
their
with a bunch
neighborhood, a whole ton of drugs, and we're sitting right
but
there
see,
with our blue lights
car,
on.
I do a lot of stuff in the community and shit, so my car is like really well known. I race at Silver Dollar. I do track events. I don't do no drug activity.
And like you said earlier, the reason we got out with you and asked you and didn't just like immediately throw you in handcuffs is called dispelling the alarm. That's all that happened. So, but do these change? Like, can you make them just one regular color?
I can turn them off with a switch.
Okay, so the blue lights, you can't have blue lights.
anybody ever tell you that?
I mean,
I mean, you don't have to do it right now. Just before you get on the road, no blue lights, all right? But other than that, look, you're good. Just future reference. You gotta look at it from our point of view, okay?
my dad is a retired chief deputy.
Then you definitely should. Then you should definitely understand our job. Then you should. Then you should understand. If you say all these things, and if you're in the profession, you would understand why we're doing our job.
That's why I had no problem.
Right. And
Speaking,
we definitely appreciate the cooperation. No, it's not random. We sat there for a while. We observed you. We were watching. Okay, this guy's not getting gas. He's not going in there. We're watching everybody come and go. So it already drew our attention. Then we saw somebody that we dealt with earlier with a whole bunch of drugs around here coming up to you. I'm like, okay.
Right.
So
and they said, hey, I see your car everywhere because I live out here. They said we see your car SRT on the side.
Hey,
I said thank you.
Which makes sense, and that's the reason why we came over here to introduce ourselves, dispel the alarm, make sure there's nothing nefarious going on. Now we're gonna be about our way, because if we thought something nefarious was going on, then we'd be going a whole different direction. You understand? But we have to dispel alarm, make sure nothing nefarious is going on. You understand that?
I guess.
Have a good night, sir.
All right, have a good night. I don't have one on me. I'm Officer James. It's Officer Pitts. That's Officer Mosley. I mean, and I definitely encourage you to go look up the code section, OCGA loitering. LOITERING. Look it up.
This video proves one thing. The police are not here to protect you, they are here to control you. If they were truly concerned with public safety, they would respect citizens' rights instead of harassing innocent people. The most disturbing part? Even after the man revealed his father was a retired chief deputy, they still treated him like a suspect. But justice was served. The female officer in this video was fired for this unlawful stop. This should serve as a reminder that knowing your rights is not optional, it is necessary. Never let the police intimidate you into compliance. Record every interaction, question every unlawful demand, and hold them accountable. What happens when a police officer tries to flex their authority with unlawful orders, but instead gets completely shut down by someone who actually knows their rights? In today's video, a female officer immediately starts barking commands without legal justification the moment she sees cameras. But things don't go her way as the person filming stands his ground, refuses to back down, and educates her on the law in real time. Watch this epic First Amendment audit takedown where cops get a dose of their own medicine and are forced to backtrack. Stay tuned to see how this interaction escalates and why knowing your rights is the most powerful tool against unlawful police behavior.
This ain't your scene. This is a public sidewalk. Man, you crazy. You better put up some crime scene tape. What's your name and badge number?
Yo, we're more than a safe distance. Just leave us alone and do your job. Leave us alone and do your job.
You go across the
Leave
street.
us alone and do your job. All right, I took a step back.
First Amendment, freedom of the press. Freedom of the press, right? This ain't your scene. Where's the crime scene tape at? It's a public sidewalk. There ain't no law that says I can't get close to that vehicle, man. Fucking losers. So they arrested this guy. There's all of his stuff. These people want to be tyrants. Don't want to identify. Oh, that dude's got a busted eye. Oh, so he's bleeding on his face right there. This man right here is bleeding. That's why he's wiping his face off.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, he attacked you? That guy attacked you? Yeah? What, he tried to rob you? Hey, do you know him? You know that guy? No? Just a stranger attacked you. Hey, he can talk to us if he wants.
Are you an authoritarian? You just want to tell people what to do, don't you? Please.
Hey, your mouth ain't the law, lady.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I might need my mace. She thinks her mouth is the law. Hey, lady, your mouth ain't the law. That's why they have legislators and law books. She said it's right here.
It's Booker.
Booker?
Yeah, Booker.
What's your badge number, Booker? Let's zoom out a little bit. She told that man he ain't allowed to talk to us. This is your tyrannical police in the USA. Out here with News Now Ninja. This is a good one here. Tried to tell me to go across the street.
Yeah, this is public library property.
Yeah. Hey, we got some butt hurt cream if you need it, Booker. If your feelings got hurt, I got some Kleenexes for you. I'm just not going to change your diaper for you, though. We didn't say one word. We were peaceably filming when this started. Immediately started hollering at us and bossing us around. All right, I got to block the wind. I think she needs some butt hurt cream, Ninja. You got any for her?
This guy got attacked while he was leaving the library by that time.
Yeah. He doesn't even know him, he said.
Bleeding in the face, too.
And then Booker says, don't tell them what happened. Only us cops are allowed to know what happened. Because we're scared. It's a security threat. You're scaring me. Hey, we're live streaming you guys on the internet. Everybody in America knows you're standing right there, right now. Does that scare you? Is that a threat to your security? Okay. I hope she's calling her supervisor out here for me.
Booker. Corporal.
We need you to move across the street, Booker. This is my scene.
I guess she's the supervising officer on scene, I guess.
She tried to
She's showing people how to see the stripes. Sir, do you have stripes?
obstruct our investigation.
Is there a supervisor above you, ma'am, that I can speak with just to get his name?
How dare you obstruct?
Somebody's coming right now.
How dare you obstruct my investigation, ma'am?
Somebody's coming right now.
To speak with me?
They're coming out here. You can talk to them, sir.
Don't you ever obstruct
Your
my
supervisor?
investigation ever again.
The supervisor is coming right now. You can talk to them.
You're-
Thank you, Booker.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy, man.
Sir, I told you to move. We're having an investigation.
And I'm
right
not in
here.
your way.
There's nothing wrong with that.
We're-
So you can complain. You can do whatever you want.
We're investigating
I
too.
can ask you to move, sir.
You can ask.
You can ask.
But not order.
Did I order you?
You did.
I push you?
No.
Did I? No.
You are right
I'm
though.
not trying to escalate the situation. I'm trying to make
I
a
just asked you to
communication. We're all
move.
humans, man.
I said, we're doing an investigation.
I'm just trying to make a
Can you please move? That's all I asked.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I shut up. I didn't say anything.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're calling my name.
No.
Hey.
I
I'll shake your hand,
talked to
Booker.
you. I'm trying to do an
I'll shake your
investigation.
hand.
You don't need to talk to me. You don't need to talk to
You
this
seem very
man.
upset, ma'am.
We're
All
doing
right.
an investigation.
Well, I'm not
Hey, you're
trying
right.
to be mean to you.
Okay?
You're right, Booker.
I'm not trying to be mean to you.
I'm
trying to shake your hand.
Calling on my name.
Hey,
I'm just doing my job.
you have a
I
right.
said nothing to you.
You have a
doing
right
my
to
job.
ask us, and we have a right to say no. I'm just glad you didn't escalate it.
You have a nice day, sir.
You too,
Booker. Thank
you too, Booker.
I appreciate you apologizing.
Yeah. See, now you're acting professional. Thank you. You do have a right to ask us, but we have a right to say no.
Whatever.
You're right.
Whatever, sir.
I-
Whatever. I haven't said nothing.
I agree with you.
Stop talking to me, sir.
All right, I'll stop talking to you
Okay, I'm through.
if I want. I don't have to though.
Cry, bro. I don't want to make her cry.
Yeah, she's upset.
Sir, I'm not gonna cry out.
Sounds like you're about to cry, man.
We've got butthurt cream if you need it. She's right though. She does have the right to ask, but we don't have to listen to her.
No, this is. Why would you ask
Yeah.
something that's not required?
Yeah.
I know we can ask, but like I can ask for $1 million.
I could-
don't go around asking people.
I could ask her to go out on a date with me. You know, we're allowed to ask whatever we want. She can say no though.
She said there's a supervisor on the way. So I'll go ahead and turn on my.
She's cool, man. She's all right. I just don't like being bossed around. You know what I mean?
No, and there's peaceful ways to be like, hey guys, I appreciate
Yeah.
you filming, but just like make sure to stay out of the way. You know, like there's better ways to ask
Yeah.
than demanding. Get across the street. Go
Yeah.
right now. As long as she learned her lesson, then I won't even file a complaint on her.
Yeah.
As long as she learned her lesson and she backed up, she like she said, she stopped trying to initiate force on us.
Yeah.
And so, you know, as long as she lets it go, I'll let it go. I won't even file a complaint as long as she doesn't bother me again.
Yeah.
I can have this record that she bothered me this time. If she does it again, then I'll be forced to file a complaint.
Absolutely.
I'm a human too, man. I know we all have bad days and good days. So I don't need to go willy-nilly filing complaints on nothing. I'll let her slide on this one. But if she bothers me again, then I'll be forced to file it.
I kind of felt sorry for her when she started tearing up.
Dude, she was about to cry. Couldn't you tell by her voice that she was about to cry?
It'll be okay, Booker. So basically what happened is this man right here got attacked by a complete stranger.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Leaving the library, minding his own business, and got attacked by a complete stranger.
Hey, the cops were bothering us. We weren't bothering the cops.
Now get over to this channel and show some support.
We don't like it when our investigation gets obstructed.
This guy was simply educating himself at the library, doing what normal folks do, and just trying to get home. These kind of things happen.
What happens when a police officer tries to flex their authority with unlawful orders, but instead gets completely shut down by someone who actually knows their rights? In today's video, a female officer immediately starts barking commands without legal justification the moment she sees cameras. But things don't go her way as the person filming stands his ground, refuses to back down, and educates her on the law in real time. Watch this epic First Amendment audit takedown, where cops get a dose of their own medicine and are forced to backtrack. Stay tuned to see how this interaction escalates and why knowing your rights is the most powerful tool against unlawful police behavior.